For every grind, there's a hustle. For every J, there was a rustle. And here's how to do it. This is Finance T with Paris K.
Hey, this is your girl, Paris K. Today you're wondering, why does she have on her chill clothes? Like, what's going on? What we talking about today? We are going to be talking about something very serious, and that is why I came with my chill clothes on, because the matter at hand is very serious, especially with the climate that we are in currently, considering COVID-19. This is essential. It's something that we need, regardless of the climate that we're in, we still need it. So today's topic is going to be estate planning. I know you said, what? Child, I'm not listening to no estate planning. I have no money, sis. I understand that. Sis, what am I doing estate planning for? I'm not preparing for my job. I get that. Sis, I'm not sick. I get it. I understand. But do you have kids? Who's going to look after them when you pass away? Huh? Who? Do you want to have a say in who's going to be the guardian? Oh, you do? Okay, then estate planning's for you, because you want to have a say in who's the guardian. Yep, that's for you. Okay, but sis, I don't have any money. Okay, wow. Would you like to have a say in what is done for you health-wise when you're unable to convey those things? Okay, sis, you onto something. I know. I'm gonna give y'all the basics. Every scenario is completely different. Understand that. These are just the basics. These are some things that you can get done to start your estate planning journey. Okay? Now, normally these resources may be available to you at a credit union. So if you're a member of a credit union, utilize your benefits. So you may be able to get assistance with estate planning. They may have a group that is dedicated to those types of things. So look into that. There are 4 basics of estate planning. These are just simple basics of estate planning. Please consult an attorney for more information. Again, please consult an attorney for more information as it regards to estate planning. They can help you work up strategies, beneficiary strategies, things of that nature. They can go according to what your situation is and give you the best strategy for you. So that's why it's good to invest in an attorney. It is not necessary, but it is good to get the insight of someone whose area of expertise is estate planning. But like I said, if you are a member of a credit union, maybe this service may be available to you for free. So utilize those benefits. Let's get into this. 4 basics that you need to think about when estate planning. Number 1, you need to have a POA. And I will break down what a POA is. Number 2, you need to have an advanced health directive. Number 3, you need to get a will done. Number 4, you need to update your beneficiaries. All right, so back to number 1. What is a POA? POA is a power of attorney. This person is designated to carry out your decisions. Basically, a lot of people get them if you're in the military, and basically you're unable to do certain things on your behalf because you're away. You don't have the time to do those things. So you need someone to basically do those duties for you. A POA can be used for someone who is incapacitated. someone who is ill. But many people wait until the 5th hour, until that person's sick and they're in their bed. And guess what? An attorney is not going to do a POA for you. And the reason being is because they want to make sure this individual is of sound mind. So if that person is sick to the point that they're unable to convey what they want, a POA can't be done, because how are they to know this person is of sound mind? That is why you cannot wait until someone gets sick. And if that person is still able to convey themselves, now you have to pay extra for someone to come to you. So a POA is a power of attorney, basically someone designated to carry out your wishes. Like basically they're acting on your behalf in your absence. Simple. I waited too late to get a POA. By the time I had caught up with my dad was sick and he wasn't in a good space to convey what his wishes were. So I had to wait till he got his mental where it needed to be in order for an attorney to be willing to do a power of attorney for me. Wow. Look at me, speaking from experience. All right, Number two, you need to get an advanced health directive. What is an advanced health directive? Basically, this is a paper that gives someone else the ability to act on your behalf in the health decisions, pretty much. So if you were to become ill, but you suddenly were unable to convey what you wanted for yourself, that party would be acting on your behalf. So make sure it's someone who respects your wishes and also just is going to do the best thing for you in your situation. And make sure that your actual health proxy, and the health proxy is the name of the individual who is making those decisions. The advanced health directive is the actual name of the template that you have to get done, like basically filled out for your health proxy to act on your behalf. So when you go to your healthcare provider, normally they may have a template that you can utilize for an advanced healthcare directive. So they'll give you that template, you can complete it, give your health proxy a copy, keep one in your home, and then also give one to your healthcare provider. Now they'll keep everything on file for you, but just in case they don't keep everything on file, because we are electronic all these days now, and so some things may get lost in the sauce. So make sure all parties have been accounted for: your home, your health proxy, your healthcare provider. Just in case one doesn't have something, somebody will have something, okay? And also let your health proxy know where maybe in your home where you will keep like those type of important documents, just in case they forget where they've placed their documentation at. Then number 3, you need a will. What I need a will for, sis? A will basically, hold on, I have to look this one up. I gotta make sure I get y'all all the way together. I have my cell phone here. It has some notations here. A will includes designation of an executor who carries out the provisions of your will. It has the beneficiary, those who are inheriting the assets. Instructions for how and when the beneficiaries will receive the assets, and guardians for any minor children. Remember when I said at the beginning, you got kids, if you have kids, who do you want to be the guardians of your kids in the absence of you? Like, no one can really fill your shoes, but I'm just saying, you need to think of these things. We prepare for the worst, hope for the best, but just prepare for the worst. That's just my motto, okay? And last but not least, update your beneficiaries. You don't know how important this is. For instance, I'm giving you an example. And a beneficiary is basically someone that you're leaving your assets to when you pass away. So you're leaving your assets to that individual when you pass away. It's simple. But let's talk about beneficiaries. My good friend, his father passed away. His father's ex-wife was listed as a beneficiary. Now you say, what's the big deal? Okay. Ex-wife is deceased. Now he had a plan where 50-50 was given to son and ex-wife. Now son is the only living person. Son needs to provide documentation stating that ex-wife is deceased to make her proportion non and void. This is why it's important to update your beneficiaries. Very important. Very, very, very important. Okay? Just please do it. I promise you will thank me later. Well, and what happens with estate? What happens to your asset when you pass away? Let me paint a picture for you. Here are your assets. What are assets? Your asset is your home, is your car, and your money. But anyways, for real, that's your assets. Okay? Now, with your assets, here are other fees that need to be paid with the money. There are probate fees that need to be paid. More fees. Yes, more fees. Taxes that need to be paid. After all that's been paid, now your beneficiaries get to eat. Here you are. Voila! Magic! So, this is why it's important to get your estate planning done. Those are just the basics. Every scenario is completely different. So think about those things kind of when you're estate planning. Don't think of it like, oh, well, Paris said. I'm just giving advice. That's it. I'm not a financial advisor. I always I told you to go consult an attorney. I hope this was helpful. I hope you take this seriously. I hope you have a conversation with your family tonight and think about some of these things. Or just sit with yourself and figure out, what do you want? What are my wishes? What do I want for myself? Who do I want to look after my kids in the absence of me? Who can fill my shoes? No one. But who would respect everything that you want? That's the person you want. Remember that. Peace. T-setters, if you enjoyed what you saw today, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. If you would like to join my T-setter society, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at FinanceT or FinanceT16 on Facebook.
Hear the money talk and it talking about me.